Hello there, it's your girl Daphne back with another video.
Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing my brother's bachelor pad makeover, and I just wanted to sit and chat and just explain the process of decorating. So my brother asked me to help him decorate his bachelor pad. He's been in this apartment for about 2 years, and he's now at the point where he wants to decorate it. So he calls me up and he said that he wanted me to just be able to come over and give it a feminine touch where I can just add in different decor that would really warm up the space and give it a cohesive design. So of course, because I love decorating, I said absolutely, yes, that I would do it. And I asked if I could record it and share it with everyone. So he said yes. So that's why today I'm able to share this amazing makeover. So there are a couple of steps that you have to do when you're decorating a space. And I tried to approach this particular project differently than I have in the past. Usually I would just go out and buy nice things and then come into the room and then just figure out, what the space was going to be like. So because it wasn't for me and I wanted to get in a more structured design process, I just went through different steps. And the first step was I went to his place and I just assessed his area. I looked at, the current furniture that he had, the placement of it, the light source, all of the different accessories that he had, how he wanted to use the space. I took all of this into account. I took photos, I took video. I measured some areas so that when I was shopping, I would have an understanding if pieces would work in his space. So we're going to take a look at how his space was when I went there for the first time, the first day of this project. So after, I was able to assess the space, the next thing that I did was I tried to find inspiration. And with finding inspiration, I was trying to figure out what my brother's overall design style was. Now I knew that I was going to be adding different pieces and I wanted to make it more of like an eclectic style, but I really needed to get feedback from him. So what I did was I went to Pinterest and I searched for modern, I searched for farmhouse, I searched for boho, and I sent him images, and I'm gonna pop them on the screen. I sent him these images and I just asked for what his impression was on each design. I didn't tell him what each design was. I just asked if he liked these styles, not necessarily all the items in the photos, but does he like that sense of style? And he responded back that he liked the modern image. So I'll put that one up on the screen. And I use this one as my inspiration for this design makeover. Now, the next thing that I had to do was to nail down a color palette. And I was searching around and I found this amazing color palette and I decided to use it. So I'm going to put the color palette on the screen so that you can see the color palette that I was working with. And once I had established the color palette, now I was at the point where I can shop. So I went shopping. So if you haven't watched already, I have 2 shop with me videos where I focused in on shopping for my brother's makeover. One of them was at Home Goods, and I will put that in the cards and also in the description. And then the second one was Marshalls and HomeSense. Again, I'll put that in the card and also in the description. So I would appreciate if you would take a look at those two videos. There's a lot of information that was there. There was a lot of amazing items that I was able to find, and you just get an overall sense of everything that's in the stores. So during those visits, I was able to get pretty much everything that I needed for the makeover. Okay, so now that we have shopped for everything, we have everything that we need to start this makeover. So what I did was I headed over to my brother's apartment, and I knew that initially, once I was in the space, that I needed to rearrange his furniture. The way that he had it just wasn't the best layout for the space. It really made it a little closed in. You'll see he has dark furniture, which I love. It's a really nice choice of furniture. It just needs to be softened and lightened up a little. And also making the layout a little more open. And I'll pop up an image on the screen so you can see how the initial layout was when I first went and assessed the space. And now you'll watch me revamp the layout, and you'll see that the new layout is a little more open and inviting.
So this is the next day, and I'm just starting the design process. So I'm just starting to place all of the items that I bought for the space. I'm also going to be bringing in a beautiful piece of artwork that I made for my brother. It actually is the color palette. So I made a piece of artwork that I thought would really soften up the space, but also bring in all of the colors that are used in the space. So that's going to be hanging on the wall over the love seat, and it's just going to look absolutely amazing in the space. So in one of my recent DIYs, I made this hula hoop wreath, which is on the left hand side, and then I made an additional for my brother with just twine, and I just wanted to give him ample space to be able to display photos. So one other special thing that I did was I kept his original coffee table and side table. I just gave them a coat of blue paint and they look absolutely amazing. They brighten up the space. I really like the way that they turned out. So right after you finish watching this video, please head over to Instagram. I will have a complete haul of all the items that I purchased for this makeover. I'm going to be having it in my stories. My name over on Instagram is the same, Daphne's Homescape, so I hope to see you there.
So this process was amazing. I definitely will do it again. I really enjoyed being able to just take on the role of being the designer, working with a client and giving them the space that they wanted. They didn't really know how it would turn out, but the end result is amazing. It's very warm. It's very inviting, and my brother absolutely loves it. So here's the final review.
So I would like to thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate your support each and every time that you watch a video of mine. I want to remind you, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, so please give it a thumbs up and please share with any friends and family that might like my content. Until the next time, have a blessed day.